In this video, we are going to find the solution to a quadratic equation by factoring. Let's take a look at the problem. Find the solutions to the equation x squared plus 7x plus 10 equals 0. And this is the kind of question where we can use factoring to find the solution. In effect, we are trying to find the two binomials that were multiplied together in order to make this quadratic equation. So if we have a leading coefficient of 1, which we do here, then we know that the form of our answer is going to be x at the beginning of our binomial plus or minus something times x plus or minus something. So the key is to find these two numbers and their sign. And the way we can do that is we take the last number, which is 10, and we find numbers that have 10 as a product. So let's list those. So 1 and 10, 1 times 10 is 10, so that would be a pair of numbers. Another pair would be 2 times 5, so 2 and 5. And that's all there are. The order doesn't really matter here. So those are the only pairs of numbers when multiplied together will give us 10. Now we check for which one will give us a sum of 7, of positive 7. So we add these two numbers up. 1 plus 10 is 11, so that's not it. 2 plus 5 equals 7. So these are the numbers that we're after. So now we can put those in, fill those numbers into our binomial. So let me fill those in red. So this is going to be x plus 2, and the order doesn't matter here. We could have put plus 5 first. We just need to put 1 in each place. So what that means is that when we multiply these two binomials together, we would get this quadratic up here. We're not so much worried about the equals 0 part. We're worried about the left side at this point. So this all would equal 0. And now we can find the solutions by setting each one of these equal to 0 and solving. That's not too difficult. Let's set x plus 2 equal to 0 and solve. That means we would subtract 2 from each side. X equals negative 2. Same thing with x plus 5. We would subtract 5 from both sides. And that gives us x equals negative 5. So those are the solutions to this equation. X equals negative 2 and x equals negative 5. Often with quadratic equations, there are two solutions. That's why we have two answers to this question. Okay, let me clear that off and let's go to your practice problem. Find the solutions to the equation x squared plus 6x plus 8. So use the same process. Find two numbers that will give you a product of positive 8 and add up to positive 6. And then follow the same steps as I just did in the previous problem. You can pause the video at this point and then continue it when you're ready to see the answer. Okay, the answer is negative 2 and negative 4. If you didn't quite get that answer, go back and watch the video again and take some notes on the steps that I followed in the first attempt, and then try to repeat that for this problem.